Welcome Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, it is a sad, sad day on the Ridge. We had to say goodbye to a loyal companion. As you guys know, we have lots of dogs here on the Ridge, and every one of them is loved individually. We've got Nero. He's my 9-year-old Cane Corso. He's an Italian Mastiff. I had him, when I lived at the old Ridge property. And Grandma Carol's got 4 dogs. Now, she had 5. She had a one named Buddy years ago when she first moved up here. He has since passed away. Almost all of Grandma Carol's dogs are rescues. Now, Nero, my Italian Mastiff, he's not a rescue. We went and got him from a breeder in Oklahoma, right there on the Texas-Oklahoma line. Broken Bow, I believe it was called. And again, he's about 9 years old. He's getting a little long in the tooth there. But Grandma Carol's dogs are, again, all rescues, except for one, Cammy. Cammy's the French bulldog. She was my kid's mom's dog. And I guess you kind of say she's a rescue. She didn't have time. She's high energy. French bulldogs are high energy. So Grandma Carol said, she would take them. So she's had Cammy for a while now, and she's a handful. She really is. And then, of course, there's Katie. Katie's the recluse. She's a little black and white, long-haired Chihuahua mix. I don't know what she is. You hardly ever see her. She's like that cat that hides in the corner. And so I hardly ever see Katie. Even, Grandma Carol goes on trips and I take care of the dogs. Katie's just totally, but she can run. Oh my goodness, that dog can run. When she goes out with Grandma Carol to use the restroom and runs around, that dog is like a greased lightning. She's pretty old too. I don't know how old she is. Again, they had to estimate on a lot of these dogs because they were rescued. There is Ginger. Ginger is a one-eyed Yorkie. I don't know if she's a mix or not. She's a little bitty, like a teacup thing. She's got one eye. She had dry eye real bad, ended up having to have surgery, lost that eye. And she is the oldest of all the dogs, I believe. I don't know how old she is. Really, really old. So, so there's Benji, Katie, Ginger, and then there's Benji. Benji is a Shih Tzu. I don't know if he's a mix or not. He's a rescue. He's an old dog. He's been around for a while. He's an old guy. Well, he started having a lot of issues. He actually started going blind and having tremors, and we believe he ended up having a stroke because he lost a lot of function. Got to the point where I think he was completely blind, and he would whimpering through the night. Grandma Carol would get up in the middle of the night, take care of him. Again, these are almost all old dogs except for Cammy. And so today we lost Benji. Again, a wonderful companion for Grandma Carol. Benji's gonna be sorely missed. He's gonna be buried up on top of the ridge, or the lower ridge, up from Grandma Carol's log cabin here. That's where Buddy's buried. So I'll be getting Old Blue. Got him staged right there with the bucket on the front. I'll be taking Old Blue up there in a little bit and giving Benji his last resting place. I just got home from physical therapy. They wore me out. And we actually got a little rainstorm today. I was hoping for rain because I've been watering, the grass up there on top of the ridge. It is stopped now, and we didn't get that much. I need to go up and see how my drainage is doing. I figured I'd break this news to you, that we lost Benji today. And there may be another dog coming to the ridge. Can't really say just yet. I'll save that for another Ramblings. There may be another dog coming to the ridge. Grandma Carol is. Always that big open heart she's got. And so I'll be telling you about that in the future. Matter of fact, let's just start. Go look at the ridge, and I'll show you some things, and then we'll talk more about all this stuff. Okay, so let me get started here. Take you up on the ridge. It is a beautiful day. was blue skies earlier, but we did get that thunder burst that came through. I gotta bush hog that field, don't I? Look how much tall that's that's getting tall. I'm gonna take you over here by the bees. I was driving through here this morning because I got this. Let me turn this off for a second. I got up this morning and went out and started the generator and started watering the grass again, because again, it was like 15% chance of rain today, and you can't rely on that. And I got to get that grass growing. I don't want a mud pit up there forever. So anyway, I was driving down the Ridge Road. I guess we'll call that the Ridge Road now. And I saw a bunch of baby turkeys out here in the field. There was a gaggle of turkey. What do you call a flock of turkey? Are they flocks or gaggles? That's gaggles or geese, I don't know. But there were tons of baby turkeys right there. And then when I went around this pile, I saw some adult turkeys. So there was at least 15 or 20 turkey in that flock, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, yes, turkey back on the ridge. Because for the longest time on the trail cameras, I didn't see any turkey. I mean, we used to see flocks of turkey here all the time. But I'm glad to see that there's turkey back. You know, we got rid of a lot of our dog problem. There's only like 1 or 2 dogs that still torment the ridge property. And I saw the one dog today, the white one with the brown spots, and it's injured. It was limping real bad. So maybe it's not going to be running around the ridge anymore. But let's go up here and check the bees. And when you're on this tour today, you may notice a bunch of things. I've already driven by things that may be beans spilling. And so there's lots of new projects and new things to see as I drive around. I'm not going to call too much attention to it. Let's see how the bees are doing here. I see all 3 colonies with bee movement. Now, bees do not like the rain. They do not like wind. So they kind of hold up a little bit when they have that rain coming. But I see them starting to move again as the rain stopped. All 3 look like they're doing pretty well. I have definitely got to get out here and weed eat and bush hog this field and get started again. Beautiful day again. Don't get me, bees. Don't get me. Don't get me. As we drive around, you may see trail cameras everywhere. I got to get out there and move some around. Yeah, now that we got the ridge property cleared, the lower ridge, I got to move a bunch of trail cameras so I can have some new vantage points, new points of view. Ooh, got lots of water coming down off the ridge. I don't know if you can see, it's like a creek right here. Definitely like a creek. This is where the ridge pond's going to be eventually. Let me go this way. This big pile right here, I burned a big pile the other day, and it was not this pile, obviously. But I do believe I'm going to burn this pile myself. Talking to Josh, my dozer operator, he thinks I can handle this one. I'll let the fire department know and get a state permit and everything. But I definitely think I can burn that one myself. Let me get turned around here. See if there's any water still draining since we got that rain. Get up here. The road is doing great. The gravel road is doing amazing. Let's see if we got any water coming down. Yeah, it's stopped now. Yeah, you can see the ditch I got going on this side. It's not flowing right now. Come up here, you can see a bunch of grass growing. Check it out. There's the drag harrow I got staged. But check out this grass. See the tall fescue and clover growing up in this little ditch area here? Bunch of it growing right there. Again, it's just starting to come up. Just starting to come up. Oh yeah, look over here. Look at all that grass. Can you see it out there? All that green, that's all new grass. Very pretty. You see how the water's been draining on that side, water drain on this side. It's not too bad. I got the sprinklers off right now, of course, because it rained. See how this drainage situation is taking place. I see a little bit of drainage right there. Got a little bit of water standing there, a little bit of water standing on the top. Well, that one fell over, didn't it? Get up here and I'll turn the Kubota off. Alrighty. On top of the ridge, again, got the flat area where the barn dominium is going to be built. You see just a little bit of water standing in, but again, it's flat. It's really flat, so you're going to have a little bit of standing when it's flat. There's a little bit over there where the shop's going to be. Where the carport is, it's no water standing. That's nice. And of course, you can see the carport's there. I've gone through a little bit of it. I've got to break the frame down. A lot of y'all have some great ideas with the frame. Use it to stack firewood. That's a great idea. Bring it up on end and use it as a platform for a tree stand. That's steel. It could. Shelving in the shed. I could make some shelving out of it. That's a very good idea. So, but this week I do plan on tearing that apart, going through it piece by piece, setting it all out, and getting prepared to dig my post holes for the corners. There's 10 posts that gotta be 10 holes gotta be dug for the sonotubes and all that. Let's walk out here. You can see a little bit of water standing right here. That water right there, again, I'm gonna have gravel brought all in right here. The power shed's gonna go right there. Carport right there. So you'll drive up on the driveway. Barn dominium, big shop over there. Driveway, power shed right there with storage on this end. And then the carport. We'll see if I can walk out here without getting my Crocs sunk down too much in mud. I want to show you some stuff. But yeah, it's definitely a sad day on the ridge. You never want to have to say goodbye to a trusted and loyal companion like that. But it is part of life, part of the circle of life. Whew, man, this is muddy. I hope I don't... Because I've been watering out here, and then, of course, the little bit of rain we got just made everything muddy mess. But I know you definitely want to see the grass growing. And it's really started growing in the back shady areas where I need it. Look at here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty green? So you can see the tall fescue. You can see the tall fescue coming in around the clover. And the deer just love the clover. Oh my goodness, the deer tracks I've been having come through here. Woo-hoo! Tons and tons of deer. All right, you see all the pretty clover and fescue. Let me come over here. Look how thick it is right there. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. And it's really, you can't see it right now. You can see the steam coming up off the ground, how hot it was. There's the generator, and it's green. See all the green there? The green popping up, green popping up. Look at the side of the washout hill. It is, you see where the straw is, and it is green. The video is probably not doing it justice. You can't see all green. I really seeded this thick, and the top areas, they get more sun and dry out quicker. It's coming in a little bit slower. There's grass coming in everywhere. Every area out there that looks brown actually has some grass coming in on it. You just can't see it yet when it first comes in. For example, I just point down right here. You can see it right there. It's just like a balding man's head, right? Yeah. That's not my head. What are you talking about? I'm not balding. My hair may be thinner, but it's not balding. And actually, you can see some of the lime residue in the water there from where I limed everything. And a lot of you think you didn't have enough lime. I didn't. I could probably go on with another couple 100 pounds of lime, but I did get some down. You can see some residuals on the ground there. Oh my goodness! I did. You're supposed to change the oil on a generator every 50 hours, and me and Jin might have taken care of that this weekend. You'll be seeing that on a video. Oh my goodness! Okay, I'm gonna show you my Crocs. They look like snowshoes. I'm Bigfoot walking around in my Crocs. Oh my gosh! Like, Tim, you're a dork wearing shorts, Crocs, and a cowboy hat, and I never said I wasn't a dork. All right, let me see if I can walk over here. I'm gonna show you this base plate. I want to know what y'all think. may actually get my tape measure. I got the smart people in here. I'm gonna get my tape measure so you can tell me what I need to do here. Tape measure, all right. I got one of these base plates right here at the top. All right. So here's the base plates for the solar carport. And you can see my hand, how big they are. Let me get a tape measure. So from center to center, it's about 7 3/4 inches wide. From center to center diagonally, about 11 inches wide. So 11 inches and 7 8 inches, 11 inches. What size sonotube would you use to put in the ground? I gotta have 10 of them to have enough edge in the concrete. Sonotube is round, right? So I'll be, so you can see if I did a 17-inch sonotube, I'd only have an inch or 2 inches of concrete around the edges from the thread, the bolts, lag bolts or Hilti bolts that go into the anchor bolts that go into the concrete. So how many inches of concrete do I need from the edge? And you can see it would have to be pretty big all the way around to have 3 or 4 inches of concrete. So let's see, if I did 3 on that side, 3 on that side, and it is, how wide is it? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, probably a 24-inch sonotube, right? That's huge. That's a lot of concrete. But again, I don't know anything about this stuff. So a 24-inch, 22-inch, I don't know what size they come in. So let me know what y'all think about that. I need to get all this unboxed, get all this uncrated. Jen and I were going to do it this weekend, but we got bowed up doing stuff this weekend. We went to the baby shower and all that, and got a lot done. Oh my goodness, me and Jen got much stuff done. I got a lot of it on video too, so you'll be seeing that. Again, I drove you down today, and you may be seeing things that are spilling some beans. If you look in the truck here, and there's lots of beans to be spilled. Let me get this. Let me put you down right here just for a second. I'm gonna get this tape measure put up. I love my little utility belt here on in my side-by-side. Keep my pocket knife, my tape measure, my off. I got a flashlight. I got a deer cleaning, latex gloves and a butt plug. This is the butt out. You shove it up a deer's butt, twist and pull, and it pulls the intestines out. You tie it off. Yeah, I'm not kidding. That's exactly what it is, guys. That's exactly what it is. I got all kinds of stuff here. I got a headlamp, doop, doop, doop. See if it still works. Boop, yep. And it's got one on either side, see? All right, I got all kinds of goodies on this thing. I got beekeeping equipment. I got beekeeping tools. Sunblock, all that good stuff. All right, let me get up here. Oh my goodness, I got mud all over me. I'm gonna check what I found. I got a turkey feather. Me and Jin were up here the other day, and you'll have to see it in the video. On top of the ridge where the barn dominium is gonna be built, lots of turkey sign. You'll have to see it for yourself. But look at this big turkey feather. It's pretty cool. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to make this not as sad as it is. I'm gonna go warm the tractor up, and hopefully it's not too muddy. It's real grassy up there. I think it'll be all right. I won't be digging too deep. I won't be digging too deep. We'll put Benji to rest and move on. So Grandma Carol doesn't really want to talk about it or anything like that. So I don't really, don't be bothering her with that if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Y'all want to just give prayers to yourself, for her. It's tough on her. It's tough on her to lose someone a trusty companion like that you've had for so long. So we'll just try to make her day a little better and move on from there. So guys, appreciate all of you. Thanks for all the well wishes and all the fun things, you know, you've got to participate in. And sometimes things are sad. Sometimes they're not as fun in games like they normally are. And again, that's just part of life, part of homesteading, part of country living, part of any kind of living, really, if you got pets and animals and stuff. So, all right, guys, love every single one of you. And until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life.